Hi, I'm Noah Robichon from Fast Company. Welcome to the 29th floor. I'm here today with senior editor Chuck Salter, who's going to try to convince me that Netflix and Amazon are going to take on the studio system and beat Hollywood at their own game all of a sudden. I'm a skeptic.
Several things have been happening in the past couple weeks. Look, we're barely into 2015, and already we've had Amazon become the first streaming service to win a Golden Globe for Transparent. We have Amazon announcing this deal with Woody Allen to develop a new TV series, giving creative freedom to those sort of artists. And then you have Amazon also announcing it's gonna acquire and produce 12 films, smaller films, indie films, but these are going to be released in a new way. They're going to shorten the release window. You know, that horrible time period between when a movie comes out in the theater and when it comes out, you know, online or on, on DVD. I feel like that right there is going to change the way traditional Hollywood studios have to think about putting their films out.
I think you're giving Amazon way too much credit here. So first of all, let's go back to 2012 when Amazon first got into this game and announced they were going to crowdsource scripts. Does anyone remember Magic Monkey Billionaire, that hit show from their first season? They totally gave up, and they're just following the Hollywood system. They're playing the same game that the studios are playing, and you can see it with shows that have not only mainstream celebrities, but are made by filmmakers with a proven track record of other shows. And they're advertising and marketing these things the same way Hollywood does, with bus stops and things like that. Meanwhile, I think the operative word here is small. I think they're getting a lot of buzz, they're getting a lot of attention for what they're doing, which is great, but these are not going to break through and take on Hollywood blockbusters anytime soon. I just don't think this is a threat to Hollywood at all.
I'm not saying it's the end of Hollywood right now, it's the beginning of the end. This is the beginning of the end.
Of the end again.
When you have a company like Netflix, it's cheaper for them to produce original programming, original content, than it is for them to actually license that content. So they go after somebody like Adam Sandler. I'm not saying that's the card to play if you're going to try to up into Hollywood, but it's a smart move in terms of saying they have more data than the studios have. So in theory, they can actually make smarter plays. They did it with House of Cards, seeing what is going to resonate with their audience. They're trying to do it with Adam Sandler, and I do think that we're going to continue to see them leverage the data that they're collecting in our viewing habits in ways that the studios just can't emulate. So yeah. I'm not sure what those moves are, but I think that's definitely one thing I'm watching. Yeah.
I will bet you a Netflix subscription that come this time next year—
Streaming and DVDs or just streaming? I
mean, you take your pick, take your pick. That neither Amazon nor Netflix will get an Oscar nomination for an original film come this time next year.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that free subscription now with that extra money. Because if you look at how the Pulitzers have shifted now, right? You have online publications getting nominated for Pulitzers, finally winning Pulitzers. We're going to see the same thing happen here with I think it'll be Amazon before Netflix, but yeah, I'll take the bet.
All right, it's a bet.
It's on.
All right, who do you think is going to win this bet? Let us know at #29thfloor. Thanks, see you next week.